Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Wizards have struggled the last couple of years, so some people were surprised that Bradley Beal signed an extension there. Beal said, "Today a lot of stars want to team up. No knock, but I'm a firm believer in sticking with what you got. If I win a championship in D.C., that'll hold way more weight than if I just left and tried to get one." Kevin?
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Wood out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Wall. Then it's Harden. And it's House in at the 3 spot. And for the Wizards, Brown and Hachimura up at the forward. Russell Westbrook out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Bryant in at the 5 down low. Westbrook passes to Beal. Back to Westbrook for 3. That shot no good. And Houston the other way now. House kicks to Cousins. Passes it to House. Houston moving the ball around. Harden with it. Now Beal defending. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Westbrook. The 3. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Bryant.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Step back shot. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Beal, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Beal's got 5.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Harden with it. The dish now to Wall. Back to Harden. Houston gets it back. Cousins, the pass to House. Here's Cousins. Clock at 6. Wood a screen on Westbrook. Good on the 3-point shot.
Yeah, I mean, from 3. Wall looking relaxed out there, and one of the game's more confident players. He can be a streaky but deadly outside shooter.
There's Beal with the 3. Beal can't get that one to fall.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage. That time.
Here's Wall. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 5.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Westbrook. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Love it when Westbrook takes it right at the defense like that, strong, and then finishes as well. Well, you know, I did not think I'd ever see a player equal Oscar Robertson's triple-double average for a season, which the Big O did back in '62. Then along came Russell Westbrook. Another level. Did it for 3 straight seasons, making an indelible mark in the history books.
And that one falls for Westbrook.
And last season, Westbrook passing the great Magic Johnson for second all-time in career triple-doubles. Does he catch Oscar Robertson with 181?
I think he does, Greg. I think he's got a chance anyway, I should say that. Just to be in the conversation speaks volumes to all you need to know about Russell Westbrook's greatness.
Harden grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
House the pass to Wood. Yep, that one goes in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Beal. He has 5. Here's Westbrook. Offensive rebound. Bryant trying to free himself up. Great positioning on the putback.
And his coaches and teammates love that. They want Hachimura getting after it more on that offensive glass.
Harden against Beal. And the basket by Harden.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offense. Low.
Wizards trail by 5. And Beal kicks to Bryant. Westbrook drives in.
Westbrook is a master at drawing fouls, and he's got a lot of different ways that he can put that kind of pressure on the defense.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Hey, you can't diminish Westbrook's triple-doubles, but just as important to me are the intangibles. His passion, his tenacity, his competitive spirit and drive. I mean, that infects the whole team in a positive way.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Bertanis, he's checked in for Hachimura. Avdia comes in for Troy Brown. And it's Ish Smith in for Bradley Beal. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Rockets leading by 3. There's 1:40 left here in the first quarter. Here's Cousins. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Hey, DeMarcus Cousins is really an effective guy inside. Give him the ball.
Smith the pass to Westbrook. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's McLemore. Cousins inside, defended by Bryant. And it's sent back by Bryant. And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Just 5 on the clock. McLemore, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here he goes. Avdia gets the bucket. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, you know, Gordon feeds off being the aggressor. He wants to be in attack mode and really make it tough for the defender to dictate what he's going to do.
The Rockets shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. Free throw good from Eric Gordon.
And, you know, when Gordon is healthy, he's extremely effective. I mean, he's a high-motor player who strokes it well from deep, actually strokes it well from everywhere.
And Gordon drops them both. We've got 28 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Bertens. Takes a three. Drains the three-pointer. And it's a tie ball game.
Well, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
Now McLemore. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. With one on the clock and some nice defense there to end the quarter. It's the end of the first with a tie game here, and already these offenses are clicking. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon the joys of playing at home.
Being yourself, being in your own comfortable setting, and then an arena packed full of your own fans rooting and cheering you on. That's constant motivation and just energy, that puts us into this mindset that we have to win at home.
Greg, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. Two advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Washington. Manning the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Hachimura out there with Avdia. And it's Bertens in at the 5, roaming the paint. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Beal, and the rejection by Harden. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now. Bertans, Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
Here's the lob to Harden.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there, terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
Wood with the block.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Lets the three fly. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Troy Brown's checked in for the Wizards. Houston also making some changes. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Wood. Gerald Green comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Eric Gordon subbed in for James Harden. Right side, Wall. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Smith. Washington again turning it over. Washington making some changes. Bryant comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Smith. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Ben McLemore, he's checked in for John Wall. Houston's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Beal against Gordon. Washington with the rebound.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Beal from long range sinks the triple. Beal's got his third basket of the night.
And this is his bread and butter. Give Beal these looks from deep, and he is going to knock them down.
Pass to House, outside Green, and here is Cousins. Over Bryant, tried to bank it in, but he misses. Washington has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And here's Westbrook from the arc, sinks the three-pointer. Westbrook's got the lead up to 4 now for the Wizards.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the three ball here in the second quarter.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Over to the left wing. Cousins against Bryant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really hard to deal with the size Cousins has when he's down there. The defense sometimes has no choice but to commit the foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Wizards.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, you know, you go back to when Cousins was drafted, and there were some that questioned his attitude, but lately, I don't think that's the case anymore.
And he's good on the second. 1:16 left now here in the second. Westbrook passes to Beal. Westbrook with a screen for Beal. And the rejection by Cousins.
Well, I love when Cousins uses his reach and strength to stymie shooters. Nice positioning on defense there.
And it's Gordon missing. Washington leading now by 3. Here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
The Wizards shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
That free throw good from Brown. 44 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Gordon, the pass to McLemore. Here is House. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Gordon. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And here we go. Washington fast break. Bertans kicks to Brown. Now here's Westbrook. Tight defense on him. Green taking his time here. The pass to McLemore. From deep three-point range, and no good. And so it's Washington with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, how confident are you that there's nobody that can stay in front of you?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, and I'm very confident.
That is never a problem for you, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. Their biggest deficit was 6 points in the opening period. They flipped a switch in the second quarter. It was a much better performance than in the first quarter, and their lead is now 6. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
They put on a rebounding clinic in the first half. Boxing out, reacting quickly when those shots go up, and solid fundamentals that have them in good shape at the half.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
You know, they haven't shot the ball very well. Not nearly enough quality looks. Right now, this game could easily come down to shot selection and how they run their offense. They need to keep the ball moving and generate better looks.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. So on the floor for Houston. Ball out there with Harden. Then it's Christian Wood. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's House in at the 3. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And Those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Here's Harden. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now here's Beal. 8 points for him. Bryant in the post. Cousins is there. Bryant can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 3. House the pass to Harden over Westbrook. Beal pulls it in. Beal's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint, here's Bryant. Nice D from Cousins. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Harden kicks to House. Back to Harden. For the tie. Traps in the tray. Harden's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
And Harden's three-point accuracy is lethal. I mean, he gets his shot off with such ease and quickness.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively. But quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well. That's platinum-level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart passer. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
The Rockets shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Avdia's checked in for Brown, and Smith subbed in for Beal.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. And Christian Wood, undrafted in 2015 out of UNLV. Wait a minute, that's your alma mater. Hey, talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with the UNLV. He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center. Able to hold his own on the glass and space the floor.
Wood, a screen on Smith. Here's Harden, and it's Harden slamming it down.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lesson. But you're right, got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
One of the hardest and trickiest covers in the league. Harden, not just a superb scorer, but also an amazing passer, which really makes him really hard to guard.
The shot's good from Westbrook. 3rd quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Here's Harden.
Oh! Are you kidding me? Boy, I tell you what, when Harden decides to turn it up, then you're turned out. It is a sight to see, folks. I mean, relentless, instinctive, tremendous night so far for him.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. Off target with the open look. The Rockets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Passes it to Harden. Launches a 3. And there's the whistle. That goes on Deni Avdija. That's his first foul. Davis Bertans checks in for Thomas Bryant. Gerald Green, he's checked in for the Rockets. And the Rockets with possession here. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Rebound, Washington. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds now tonight. He kicks to Smith. Knocks it loose. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by Wood. Houston in the lead. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And Harden with the stuff.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Westbrook. Over Harden. Westbrook can't get it to go. Houston leading by 3. In the corner, Harden. Rebounded by the Wizards.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Westbrook. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Rockets. Down low. And finished off by Wood.
And that's a nice assist from Wall, scanning the floor, just looking to find the best shot possible.
Smith the pass to Westbrook. They could use a bucket, and he lays it up and in. Westbrook's got 16 points.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Westbrook against Harden. To the inside. Wood. Rebound by the Wizards. Westbrook's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Washington shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Troy Brown's checked in for Washington. Bradley Beal comes in for Ish Smith. The Rockets also changing it up. Daniel House has checked in for P.J. Tucker. Gordon comes in for James Harden. And it's Ben McLemore in for John Wall. Well, free throw off from Westbrook. Rockets have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Green against Brown. Washington trailing. Beal from long range. Rebound by House.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Now here's McLemore. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And here's Green outside. Trains it from beyond the arc.
You know, guys, it's really a staple of Green's game. He's a catch-and-shoot player who does a nice job with shot preparation, so he's ready to fire when he catches.
And here's Westbrook. The 3 from Bertans. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. James Harden getting it done for Houston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Wizards trail by 4. On the perimeter, it's Beal and Brown. Travis Bertans out there with Bryant. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Westbrook has really honed his ball handling skills, so now he's able to create very well off the dribble.
Now here's McLemore. Bertans defending. Shots good by McLemore.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Now here's Beal. 6 to shoot. Over Gordon. Here's Bertans for three. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Driving the lane. And the dunk by McLemore.
And whatever it was at halftime worked because their offense far more effective here in the second. They finally found some sets that are working for them.
Now here's Westbrook. Now here's Beal. Can't connect from short range. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And McLemore kicks to Gordon. Houston moving it around. Cousins with a screen for Gordon. No good from outside.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Brown wide open. He fires. The Wizards with another miss. Rockets leading by 6. Outside Gordon. Three-pointer. And the 3-ball is good.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Here's Beal with the 3, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Timeout called the Rockets.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
So for the Rockets, P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Gerald Green. James Harden comes in for Gordon. And John Wall subbed in for McLemore. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message Houston's coach gave to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David. Now here's Westbrook following the miss by John Wall. Westbrook, no good.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Wall, no luck.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Bertans, a screen on Harden. Washington gets it back and a new 14. And it's Beal in the corner. No good with the triple.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Wizards. Bryant with a screen on Harden. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Connects from 3-point range. Westbrook's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That stroke is all about focus for Westbrook. When he's dialed in, he's got his balance, mark it up.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Hachimura is checked in for Davis Bertans. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Christian Woods checked in for P.J. Tucker. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Harden. Lays it up off the glass. Harden's got 24 points.
Boy, so crafty a player is James Harden. I mean, when he gets inside, he finds all kinds of ways and manner in which to score.
Now here's Westbrook. And the rejection by Cousins. Harden surveying the D. Cousins with a screen on Beal. Good on the bucket.
I think if you're defending hard, you got to take away his jumper. I mean, when he has space to shoot, he doesn't hesitate at all.
There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Westbrook can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 7. All with it. Just 5 to shoot. He feeds it to Harden. Over Beal. Harden, no good. Washington has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's Westbrook. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Defenders really struggle to keep up with Russell Westbrook. It's probably because he's such a dynamic and aggressive athlete.
He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Rockets leading by 5. Harden up top. He's covered by Beal. From past the arc. Harden can't hit. Here's Washington. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And it's fun watching Beal take these shots. He's a master at knowing when to catch and fire.
Here's Harden with the drive. Count it!
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bryant with a screen for Westbrook. Driving in. Hachimura against Wood. Hachimura, no good. And they go to the intentional foul. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And he commits the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
And here's Neto outside. Rebounded by Tucker. Here's Clemens. So we see the Rockets get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks. With John Wall. John, it sure looks like the chemistry is coming together. What is the bond like with your teammates?
We enjoy playing with each other. We have great chemistry. We all work hard, and we know how much we mean to each other, how much we work every day, and we're just trying to keep getting better each game.
Well, the work is paying off, John. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.